Hello all, Aaron here, out again, and as you can see this time, I am mobile. Today I'm out and about on the iScooter i10 Plus. Now iScooter got in touch. I said, we want to send you a scooter. I said, all right then, send me a scooter. So here I am. I'm on the i10 Plus. Now that noise there that you just heard, that's the cruise control. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. But before we get there, let's go for a little spin. Here it is. In fact, let's go over to Aaron doing the unboxing of this a few days ago. Take it away. So here it is then. This is the iScooter 10 Plus. Sorry, i10 Plus. Let's open this up. So you're gonna help me. There we go. Oh, nice. So already I can see it looks nicely packaged. What do you think? He's not bothered, is he? Little bugger. Yeah? Right, let's have a look. Okay, so we now got the scooter out, and it looks like you get a spare inner tube because the tyres are pneumatic. Also looks like you get a bag, and I'm guessing that's where the charger is. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you get your charger in there, you get your instructions. Ooh, also got tools, so we can build it. Let's do that. So to build it, it looks like all we need to do is get 4 screws, 2 at the front and 2 at the back. Let's do that. Just had to pop that rubber seal back in. It looked like it popped out there. You don't want any water getting in there, do you? And that's that, it's done. So there you go, that was the unboxing of the iScooter i10 Plus. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just rolling along in drive mode. Before I knock it into sport mode. Across the level crossing. There we go. Very shortly I'm going to put it into sport mode. There we go. We're now in sport mode and we are hitting 16 mile an hour. This is in sport mode. Now this particular scooter can be unlocked to do 25 mile an hour. I will be testing that shortly to see if we can get those sort of speeds. I've got the perfect place that I can test that. Now this scooter boasts pneumatic tires, has a rear disc brake, has built-in lights, built-in indicators, and it has got a really good, decent-sized footplate. For those of you that got big feet like me, well, I say big feet, I'm a size 10, so it's not massive, but so I'm just taking this now for a spin. At the moment, these are private roads where I'm on. Yeah, I'm not on public roads at the moment. These are private roads, so it's all good. And I'll tell you what, this is handling really, really nice. The ride on it is nice and smooth, and any rattling that you can hear is actually coming from the mount for my phone. Yeah? There we go, that's the cruise control again. So let me explain about the cruise control. The cruise control, if you hold down the throttle long enough, then the cruise control will kick in, okay? And then once the cruise control kicks in, you can let go of the throttle with your right hand. See? Don't need to hold the throttle anymore. It just takes off. If you want to disengage the cruise control, you can do it two ways. You can either press the throttle again, just tap it, and it will slow you down gracefully, gradually, or you can hit the brakes. So if I now just gently tap the throttle, there we go, it will now slow me down. Look at that. Pretty good, right? Now at first, I was not a fan of the cruise control, purely because of the beep that was going on. You know, you'd be scooting along and then this beep would pop in, and it was a little bit, I don't know, a little bit off-putting. You think to yourself, oh, what's wrong? Why is it beeping? But it's not, it's the cruise control kicking in. Now the battery boasts a 17.5 amp hour battery. The battery itself, or the motor, is 800 watt motor. It's got a rear disc brake, and it only weighs 44 pounds. So it's nice and light. There are plenty of scooters out there that are a lot heavier than this. Right, let's go and do a quick speed test, okay? I'm gonna go over to a straight where we can do a quick speed test. I will switch the camera around so that you can see the speedo, okay? And I'll show you also how to unlock it. All right. As we head over there, I'm going to let voiceover Aaron take over and tell you a little bit more about this scooter and where you can get hold of one. Okay? We'll also show you some lovely video shots. Here we go. Let's head on over and do our speed test. Okay, let's have a little look at the iScooter i10 Plus. Now its maximum speed is 25 miles per hour once it is unlocked. Its maximum range is 31 miles, although in my testing I've not been getting anything as near as that.
Climbing angle is 20%. It has dual front and rear suspension and is IP54 water resistant. The battery capacity is a 36 volt 17.5 amp hour or 630 watt hour battery. Charging time says 7 to 9 hours, although when I unboxed it and charged it for the first time, it charged between 6 and 7. The maximum power from the motor is 800 watts and it is a rear wheel drive. The front brake is a hub brake plus an E-ABS electronic brake. Rear brake is a mechanical disc brake plus an E-ABS electronic brake. Lights, it has front LED and rear LED lights. It also has indicators and brake lights. It has 10-inch pneumatic tires. And it can also be connected to the iScooter app. Minimum age is 12 years. Maximum rider weight is 264.5 pounds or 120 kilograms, which is around 18 stone 12. Easy two-step folding, full colour info dashboard display, and on that you can find your current speed, your battery level, cruise control, headlights, which mode is activated, maintenance, temperature, turn signal indicator, headlight on and off, trip distance, etc. It also boasts 4 riding modes. The frame is made of an aluminium alloy, and yes, it even comes with a little bell. So here we are, we're at the Top Gear test track. We're going to see if we can push this scooter to its limits. If you unlock it, supposedly it can do 25 miles an hour. Let's unlock it and let's see what it can do.
Okay, here we go then. Let's unlock it. The easiest way to do this, make sure it is on, hold the brake on the left hand side and press the button 5 times. When you hear a double beep, that means that it is unlocked to hit 25 miles an hour, even with a rotund, portly chap like me on top. Let's see how we get on. Oh, by the way, in the process of doing this, somehow I've managed to disable cruise control. I've no idea how I've done that, but when I figure it out, I'll get back to you. Right, let's do a quick speed test. Okay, I've got the drone following me. There it is. Let's see if it can keep up. Here we go. So we got 10, 11, 17, 20, just hit 20. Gonna run out of road here. Oh, just run out of road. Let's turn around, let's try, see if we can get back. Here we go. See if we can do it. What are we on? 19, 20. There goes the drone. 22. 23, 24, 25, there it is, 25 miles an hour on this scooter. Oh, I'll tell you what though, it took a bit of a run up, but we got there. We did 25 miles an hour. Now, I've got to try and find my drone. Okay, let's take you through the menu. So if we turn it on, there we go, boosts up. Now, what you can see on screen with that flickering is not actually what I see. Yeah, I don't see any of that. The naked eye does not see that. So, we're in walk mode at the moment. Okay, if you double tap, we are in eco mode. And eco mode gives you, let's have a look, I'll show you what speed it gives you. So, eco mode gives you a max of 6 miles an hour. Okay. Then let's give it a double tap. That's drive mode. Drive mode gives you around 9 to 10 miles an hour. There we go, 9 miles an hour. And then if we double tap again, it gives you sports mode. And as you've seen with sports mode, it gives you 16 unless you unlock it. And again, to unlock it, you just hold this brake, hit that button 5 times, and it will unlock it for you. Now, what else you can do with this is hold the brake and tap it 3 times, and it changes between kilometers and miles per hour. Okay, so let's do that again. We will hold this brake, we will tap this 3 times. There we go, and it's now in miles per hour. You can also hook this up to an app. There is an app that you can download and put on your phone, and it will also keep track of your distance, where you've been, how far you've been, and it will communicate with the scooter, and you can get like a diagnostic from the scooter. Okay. You also have a bell, quite nice, and you've got the indicators down here. Now the indicators are absolutely brilliant. More e-scooters and e-bikes need to have these with this function. Look, if you tap to the left, it beeps. You can hear it. You know when you've left your indicator on. If you tap to the right, nice, brilliant. By the way, if you want to turn on the headlight at the front there, it's just a tap. There you go, light is on. Another tap, light's off. You've also got a brake light at the back, as well as indicators at the back and indicators on the sides of the handlebars. It is a great little scooter, great to use at night with all its illuminated display, its headlight, its brake lights, its indicators, its little bell. But it's a great little scooter. If you're looking for something for a commute, looking for something to get to and from work, looking for something like, I could imagine using this up and down the seafront, you know, going up and down the prom. Great on a summer's day. But if you are looking at getting hold of something like this, then yeah, just use the link down below. Head over there and pick yourself one up. The iScooter i10 Plus. Right, so yes, I've taken it down to the market and back, which is a good couple of miles on a Sunday morning. I've also taken it to work and back, and yeah, I think those couple of journeys I used 2 bars of a fully charged battery. Now, you are not going to get the same kind of distance on this as you will on an e-bike. Not a chance. Especially not if you're going to be running it at 25 mile an hour. You are definitely going to be wearing that battery out nice and quick. However, you will get a good few miles out of it before you need a charge. It's nice and smooth, it's nice and nippy. It's actually even quite light. I have used some scooters in the past that have been really heavy, but this one's quite good. I've just noticed the speedo. We were still doing 25 there, so it turns out I haven't actually unlocked it yet. Hang on. I mean, I haven't put it back. Let me just stop that there. Here we go. Right, let's try again. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. And now it should be back to normal. Let's see. Okay, we're up at 16. And is it limited? Yes, there we go. So we are again limited to 16. I've also tried this on grass. And the tyres that are on this i10 Plus are not super fat. They are not proper off-road tyres, but you can easily use this on grass. It will cut across the grass quite easily. So if you're out and about, like I could easily use this for metal detecting and take it across a few fields, and it will get me there in no trouble. Listen to that. The motor is silent. In fact, the only noise I can hear coming from this scooter is the tread on the road from the tyres. The motor itself, there you go, hear it there, get up to speed, and then once it's up to speed, it is silent. This is really nice. So my final thoughts on it. Obviously I've had it for about a week now, so I've used it, taken it to the market and back. I've also used it to go to and from work. I've charged it a few times. I really have used it and got to know it. I've not just unboxed it and just said, oh yeah, it's good, I think you should get this. I've actually used it, properly used it. Decent long journeys and all the rest of it. Now to charge it will cost you around 50 pence or less. It takes about 6 to 7 hours. But 50 pence for a full charge, that's nothing. Now I'm not getting the kind of mileage that you can get, but again, that's because I'm a big fella. Yeah, I'm around 15 stone. The motor can handle me quite easily, but obviously the bigger you are, the more you're going to use the battery, and it obviously won't last as long. But it is great. It's full suspension, disc brake at the back, drum brake at the front. The motor is at the back as well. I know on a lot of e-scooters the motor is at the front, but this one is rear wheel driven. It's foldable, as a lot of these scooters are, and it will fit into the boot of your car if you are going to go camping or anything of that nature. So my final thoughts after actually using the scooter, charging it, putting it in and out the car, using it on rough roads, using it on grass, yeah, it's not bad. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. If you are in the market to get yourself a scooter, then yeah, absolutely, definitely, I recommend the i10 Plus from iScooter. It's a great little scooter. Suspension's good on it. The brakes are nice and sharp. It's a great little bit of kit. So if you fancy picking yourself one up, use a link down below. That's all for me. If you're heading out, stay safe. Cheers. Ta-ra.